Vortex, I have to tell you something. I'm sure that there are going to be some people that can relate to this. Whenever you're a non-cyborg, cyborgs don't know what to do. Like, I just received this death glare from, I'm assuming, a trans person. I don't know. It was a dude, obviously a dude. Born with a penis. You can just tell. You know, there's something called an Adam's apple. Yes, they can't get rid of that. He was dressed like a girl. And he had to wait on me because I just bought some wine for these people at church. That's right, I don't wear my seatbelt if I don't want to wear my seatbelt. So you're just gonna have to bear with me for about 90 seconds, I believe. But yeah, so this person was forced to wait on me. And it's weird because, like, usually I get dirty looks because of, like, my crosses. So I'm wearing a crucifix right now, and I'm wearing, like, this necklace that's devoted to my patron saint. And usually when I receive dirty looks, that's why. But he couldn't even see all of my Jesus. He couldn't even see that, but I felt like it was probably emanating from me. Because I know that I strongly resemble a trans person. And I'm just doing the exact opposite, you know, rather than just give in to that. I'm like, no, I'm gonna choose eternal life, you know? So anyway, I'm gonna try not to be mean because, like, this person's clearly lost. And they obviously felt like I was a major threat to them just based off of the way that they were glaring at me. Like, I smiled at him and everything. And I was like, bye! And he was like, just, I've never been looked at like that. So, I don't know if it was just the gay stuff or it was like, just the spirit that I exude. And people that don't have that spirit, people that just kind of go along with the culture, they go along with the country, they go along with whatever people are doing, you know, they tend to be very, very hateful towards somebody that's, like, just a weirdo, you know? And they're not a weirdo with intention behind it. It's just, you know, we're just out here, right? Well, I love you, Adam. Adam's my number one. He's, like, homosexual that's in the closet, okay? Yes, that's where they need to be. So, anyway, and I don't say that to be mean either, because I have several gay friends that are married and all that, and it's really obvious that they're gay, but they don't feel the need to talk about it, because it's just dumb, you know? It's like, why do you want to draw all this attention to yourself, you know? But maybe people would say the same thing about me, since I meow at people. So I'm just drawing attention to the fact that, like, I'm not like everybody else, right? I should have meowed at this guy. Just to freak him out even more than he was already freaked out. But, yeah, it's just interesting, like, when somebody has to wait on you, like, they have no choice. They have to interact with you, but they're making it blatantly obvious that they really, really don't want to interact with you, you know? But, I mean, I'll be honest, like, it did make me feel uncomfortable. Because it was like Satan or something. And I'm not saying that because he was gay. I'm saying that because, like, he's clearly, like, just an angry person. And, you know, none of my gay friends are like that, I'll tell you that. Probably because it's not about being politically correct, or it's not about image, and it's not about identity and all that shit. It's just whatever it is. I'm not going to go too far into it because I really just don't care. I'm sick of talking about all these things that I think are just a distraction from the bigger picture. You know, I understand that it is an issue because of the culture, but it's like the culture's already dead. I mean, it is like, it's just kind of absurd to think that, oh, we're going to bring it back, or we're going to revamp it, or whatever. People are so addicted to their phones. People are so addicted to, like, whatever's popular in the moment. Like, this has just been made so much more evident because of social media. And so, it's like, I don't know what is worth salvaging anyway. When, like, a dude that's clearly a dude can dress like a girl and wait on people at a grocery store and be really ugly to somebody that's really nice to them, and that's acceptable, you know? But maybe they just could sense that, like, I'm dealing with my stuff in a completely different way. Because, you know, gays have always flocked to me. It's just that mental illness thing, you know? They get it. But now, we live in this culture that's, like, promoting certain types of mental illness. Encouraging people to be whatever they can medicate. Whatever they can medicate, and whatever they can use to sway the rest of the culture. Schizophrenia is never going to be, like, recognized as, like, mental illness that people want, you know? Like, there's never going to be a parade or a festival or, like, a whole month devoted to shits like me, you know? Like, not that we'd want that anyway, but we don't even get a whole week. It's like when they talk about mental illness awareness month, like, they're not talking about that. They're talking about all the people that throw away the gift that they have. Because if you have something that's a struggle, if you have something that's difficult to deal with, like, you could not play the victim about it. You could just look at it like it's an opportunity to grow as a person and maybe shape it to be something that actually works for you. Like, that's the difference. I don't, like, romanticize mental illness, but I think that you can use it as a tool. But anything that's a gift is also a curse, okay? But that's why I said, like, and I remember thinking this a long time ago that, you know, mental illness is really how they're controlling the country. Mental illness, identity politics, and, you know, regular ass politics. Man, I just feel sorry for him though. I really do feel sorry for that guy. Because, like, he's so lost that he thinks he has to dress up like a woman. But, you know, I'm not here to hate on anybody, okay? I'm really not. And if it comes across that way, my apologies, because that's not my intention, and that's not Christ-like, okay? But it is bad because it's pushing certain ideas into the culture that are really, really bad for children. And anything that's bad for children, I'm not going to be in favor of. And I don't care who feels discriminated against. You're a piece of shit if you don't care what happens to children. So, booyah!